Monroe County prices are up almost 10%, and somehow sellers, they're just still sitting there. That is the part that nobody's explaining correctly. Everyone sees the headline, home values are up. Cool, they're up, whoop whoop. But the number that sounds good and the number that tells the truth are two completely different numbers right now. Right? Yes, they are. My name is Alexa, and I'm a Pennsylvania realtor specializing in the Pocono region, surrounding areas, the DR, and every week I break down what's actually happening in this market and abroad, not in Zillow fantasy land. So let's talk about it. Yes, the median sold price hit $335,000 in March. That is up 9.8% year over year. But here's the number that matters more. Only 190 homes closed. Last year, that number was 213. So prices went up while actual closings went down. Translation: buyers are still buying. They're just refusing to overpay. And that's why some sellers are getting full ask in one weekend, while other listings sit there acting like unrefrigerated potato salad Memorial Day weekend, right? Days on the market climbed from 59 days to 65. Not because buyers disappeared, but because overpriced listings, they're clogging the market. Meanwhile, the list to sale ratio is still at 98%. Translation: if your house is priced correctly, it's going to sell. It's going to close at full price, if not close to, without drama, without 6 price drops, without a motivational speech from your realtor onto why you need to price it better. And rates matter more than what sellers are realizing. At today's rate, 6.4, a buyer financing $280,000 is roughly paying $1,750 a month. You push that price up $25,000, that payment jumps by $50. And sellers keep asking, it's only another $25,000. To you maybe, but to the buyer, that's groceries, that's daycare, that's a car payment. Today's buyers, they're not price sensitive, they're payment sensitive. It's a huge difference where every dollar matters. And here's where it's getting interesting. The luxury market, completely different story happening there. Pending sales over 500,000 jumped 84% year over year in April. 84%, Charlie Parker. The Pocono luxury tier, it's moving fast right now. So if you own the right property and you've been waiting, you're late. You're late. Now, for my short-term investors, Pennsylvania House Bill 2303 is moving through committee. That bill will require county permits, public registries, 24/7 contact requirements. The era of throw it on Airbnb and disappear, it's ending. And if you bought in 2020 or 2021 and you're thinking about cashing out, the spring market right now is still a very strong exit window for you. That window is not going to stay open forever, but it's here now. And meanwhile, while everyone here argues over granite versus marble countertops, the Dominican Republic, they're quietly printing money. A $1.5 billion cruise port is opening in Punta Cana this quarter. The DR just hit over 1 million visitors in a single month. Hotel occupancy in the east hit 90%. Punta Cana prices are already up 15% year over year. So no, you did not miss the Dominican Republic. You missed the people who bought 5 years ago. That was the first wave. The second wave, it's different now. This second wave, it's happening now. Confutor projects, new infrastructure, tax incentives, institutional money moving quietly before the public even catches up. This is where disciplined investors are currently looking. Honestly, the most important thing that happened to me this week though, one metric that almost no one ever considers, but it brought me more business, had nothing to do with numbers, had nothing to do with the DR, had nothing to do with short-term rentals. I sat with a client and said nothing. I stayed quiet. No pitch, no strategy, nothing. I just listened. A few days later, she sent me 2 referrals. Because you know what? Trust closes deals faster than peer pressure ever would. And I think a lot of this industry forgot that. So here's the real market update. Monroe County isn't slowing down. Overpriced listings are. The luxury market is moving. Short-term rental regulation is coming. In the Dominican Republic, it's entering another growth cycle. Oh, and to those agents who only know how to sell, they're getting outsold by the ones who know how to listen. I'm Alexa. Subscribe if you want real estate content with actual numbers, actual strategy, and zero fairy tales. I'll see you next week.